Texas Motor Speedway, Friday morning, Bruton Smith's Palace. Some 200,000 people are going to be here this weekend to watch round 8 of the NASCAR Nextel Cup Championship Series. Jimmy Johnson versus Jeff Gordon. They'll have to take a back seat today because Bruton Smith himself is going to be the man. Speedway. What all he says he's going to do with that, we don't know. It's at noon. That's the big story for tomorrow. I think he's going to buy a track and move one day to Las Vegas. Maybe not next year, but the year after that, maybe 2009. I think the chase may start in Las Vegas in September 2009. The chase is going pretty well. They're going down. There's been a lot of good press, a lot of good publicity, a lot of good marketing by everybody involved. I think it's partly because Loudon may be a great place. Bob Bear's a great guy. I love the lobster up there, but it's just not a city, a town, a speedway that resounds in Los Angeles and Miami and New York. Need a big name. Las Vegas, I think, is going to do it. There's going to be some debate, though, because Eddie Gossage, who runs this track, Texas Motor Speedway, for Bruton, wants to get off deer hunting season. This is deer hunting season, and that cuts into the crowd a little bit. He might want that September date and move Las Vegas to this date. This crowd runs Las Vegas Motor Speedway to debate among themselves, and what I think Bruton has in mind for New Hampshire is to tear down and rebuild it as a 3/4-mile high bank Bristol. He might announce that today, he might not. He's already talked about having blueprints for a track like that. And then when the Charlotte deal came up with the city of Concord and the drag strip and all that flat, I think we just have to do that on the table to see what he would say. I think that's what he's going to ask for. What else we got going on here? We've got Tony Stewart. We're looking at Tony Stewart. He had a great run here last year. He had a great run last year. But I know this time he was laps off the pace and problems. Since Kansas City, he had a good comeback at Charlotte, but his game just hasn't really been. Can he do it here? Won here last year. Can he win here again? This is a good track for him. He's going to be on the hot seat. I think he's lost a little bit of the mental edge because he's out of the championship chase, 350 points down or something like that. He's got the contract coming up. GM wants to keep him when his contract with Joe Gibbs is up, and that means he's going to debate whether he wants to switch in 2010. That's still up in the air too. I think he's got a lot of pressures on him right now, and this is a place that I don't know if he can focus on that track strongly enough. This is a very fast track, very fast track. They're going to run very fast here, and it's also a weird track. Weird things happen. It's a home of the weird, is what I call it. Two other stories. AT&T Singular. When AT&T gave up the Singular brand, NASCAR had a fit. Nextel didn't like the idea that AT&T's Blue Globe would be inside the racetrack on the car. Conflicts, sponsor-wise, they didn't like. So they told AT&T after negotiations, they had one more year, 2008, then they were done. Now comes a survey of Ad Age marketing people that says overwhelmingly, 72%, said that AT&T made a mistake in dropping Singular. Because Singular is seen as young and hip, AT&T is old and stodgy. If AT&T were to bring back Singular, would NASCAR look again at the AT&T Singular thing and let Richard Childress put the Singular back on the school event? Good question. We're going to ask it in there this morning. That's it from Texas Motor Speedway Friday morning. Round 8 of the NASCAR Championship Chase. Mike Mulhern for the Winston-Salem Journal and JournalNow.com. Let's go get it.